Здравствуйте, с вами снова Frisco ТВ и я, Святослав Седов. Сегодня у нас очень интересный гость, Марк Вайнстин, это основатель социальной сети, которая называется MeWe. И мы с ним поговорим не столько об его социальной сети, об его бизнесе, сколько об, скажем так, бизнесе в Кремниевой долине.
You know, there's a secret to success, Slav. And I want all of you to hear this also, because the key is when you think it's not going to work, when you've given up, when it's too hard, and when you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to succeed, and you just want to run and hide, keep going. Keep going. The most important thing you can do, the most important secret to success is keep going. If you know you're right, if you know you're right about what you're doing, if you know you're right, keep going. Because the world changes. If you don't keep going, you won't find out how to get there. So don't assume that everything is going to stay the same. The world is going to change. If you keep going, you will get to success. That's one of the secrets right there, is don't stop. I have some very famous people who are my advisors. There's Jack Canfield in America. Jack Canfield is, there's a famous book series called Chicken Soup for the Soul. And Jack's most famous for the success principles. And he's, translated in, 60 languages. He's one of my top advisors. So Jack has told me this many times. The key, Mark, to success, he says to me, don't stop, keep going. You'll find out. You change, you adjust. It's like fighting a war. You got to keep taking action. Don't slow down, keep going. Now, also one of my advisors is Mykola Litansky from Ukraine. And Mykola is very well known in Russia and the Ukraine because he's famous for teaching all of us how to be better, how to improve, how to be successful. He's the most famous person in Russia and the Ukraine as a teacher of how to have great success, Mykola Litansky. So I have these people around me. So another secret is get people around you who are going to support you, who are going to tell you, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's not just about finding money. It's about you've got to find it within you to keep going. Well, if you've got to eat and you can't find money, then you're in big trouble. But, you want to find ways to find money and scrape and lower your budgets and keep going. Listen, there are lots of great companies, just like there are lots of great musicians, and lots of great artists, and not everybody can be successful. So you've also got to keep learning, and you've also got to use your network. So to avoid failure, if you fail, it's because you didn't ask people, who do you know that I should talk to? What should I be doing? And also, how can I help you? So always be generous, giving to people, because the world is really about networks. It's about communicating with people and finding out. So you always want to be offering your help to people and then saying, and who do you know that can help me? And what can I do for you? And that you've really got to build these relationships. And what should I be doing that I don't even know that I should be doing? So ask. Build your network and then keep those relationships going. And don't make it about you. Make it about them. How can I help you? What can I do to help you? Things like that. So when you fail, failure is because you didn't realize that between you and me, there's only 6 degrees of separation to Putin or Obama. So, but that's really true. You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows Putin. And I know somebody who knows somebody, actually, I'm 2 degrees to Obama, because I know my sister, she knows Obama. You never know. If somebody doesn't ask, you never know. So ask the question. You got to build your network and then, really milk your network well. But there's a key question. This is really, Slav, what you're saying is really important, because stop being afraid to ask questions to people. Stop it. Because if you don't ask the question, the answer is no already. So you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Ask the question. Because the answer is already no if you don't ask the question. So you're already at no. So the only way I can get to yes is if I ask you the question. By the way, I've written 4 books on greatness also. You don't know that about me.
Yeah.
Habitually Great. So I've got a book series called Habitually Great, which is about greatness, how to achieve greatness. What's a key success for an investor here or everywhere, right? And one of the things an investor has to do is it's not really the product, it's the team. Investors here all know that. Who are you investing in? we're doing our third round of individual investors. We haven't taken any institutional money. And that's pretty unheard of here, but we don't have to rely on institutional money. So, who are you investing in? If you invest in my company, you're investing in me, you're investing in my team. And that's more important than the product. So as an investor, you want to do your due diligence. You want to be checking the team. If you believe in the team, then you want to trust that they will figure out how to make the company successful. So first of all, if you guys are thinking about coming to Silicon Valley, I want you to think twice about it. You might want to come to California for the fun and the sun, but it is so competitive here. So you want to be really smart about whether you are coming here to find money, because you'll come here and people will take your money. There are companies that will say, here, well, your company can be with us and you pay us $2,000 a month. But finding money here is so competitive, so competitive. 99 out of 100 companies here don't get money. So you might want to think about New York. You might want to think about Calgary, Canada. You might want to think about Texas, Austin. You want to really look at where money is flowing and where you can find right investors. Now for us, because we're not looking for institutional money, we have investors from around the world. Mikola Latansky, an investor. Jack Canfield, investor. We have investors in Japan. We have investors around the world. So, and it's hard. Raising money is hard. You got to have one guy just raising money, and then you have the rest of the team have to be doing something else, like building the product, because investors want to see what you've got. They don't want to give you money and then see what you've got. They want you to show them what you've got before they give you money. So for us, we're here in Silicon Valley, but really you could be anywhere that's credible. You could be in Moscow. You could be in St. Petersburg. You can be, wherever you want to live, and just make sure that you're connecting, and then you've got to travel. So, but don't think coming to Silicon Valley is the solution. It's so competitive here. So I like to tell my friends, come here for the fun and the sun, but if you're looking for money, be really smart about where you go. You can always visit Silicon Valley. It's so competitive here. I don't think, there's an opportunity for investors here. But that's, and my investors I have great relationship with. But I've got high net worth individual investors. You find them. You also have to have very careful legal documents. So, and you've also got to have very good lawyers that are known and respected. So, an investor is going to invest money when everything looks right. So you've got to have the right lawyers who they can trust. You've got to have the right legal documents that they can trust. You've got to have the right team, the right advisors. So you've just got to make sure every piece is in place, because finding money is very competitive. You will find the money. Just put these pieces together. Keep on going. Come here with your PowerPoint, with your executive summary. Understand what American investors want. They want a one-page executive summary. You can get samples online. They want a PowerPoint deck that's very clear. Make sure you come here with the documents. You don't need that many business documents. You need a great PowerPoint. You need a great executive summary, only one page for the executive summary. Though that's what investors want, and they want to know how much money you're looking for and what they're getting in return for the money. You want to really understand what you're doing before you get here, because you'll stand out, because you'll look smart. Listen, the world is really exciting today. The opportunities that we have to start companies, to be entrepreneurs from everywhere in the world, China, Russia, America, everywhere. So take advantage of this opportunity to be an entrepreneur. And if you're not an entrepreneur, go work for one. So don't worry about it if you're not. Not everybody has to be an entrepreneur, and every great entrepreneur needs a team of great executives that support the company. So you don't have to be the number one. Just find a great company to work for and have fun, because this is the way Americans have discovered the best way to get rich is to provide value to human beings on earth, to create a product that improves people's lives, and then you get to be happy and rich, and you've done something really great for the world. So go for it.